Hello, YouTube. Welcome to Health Transformers Maine. I'm Becky Longacre. I'm your nurse gone health coach, weight loss specialist, personal development. And today I wanted to do a little talk about hormones and how many people have this perception that their hormones are preventing them from their weight loss, preventing them from making progress in your weight loss journey. So I wouldn't be a very good health coach if I did not identify the barriers to your success. My whole job is to help you see what the barriers are that's keeping you from your weight loss success or personal development success and helping you remove those barriers. So it is true that women in midlife do have a little bit slower metabolism than they did typically when we're in our 20s. That's the truth of it. This is also typically true of men as well. Men tend to have a higher muscle load. They tend to have more muscle mass than women, and so that accounts for why they can lose weight a little bit faster. So what does that tell you as a woman in midlife? Hopefully it has just told you that if you exercise, if you build up your muscle mass, then weight loss will come easier to you. And a lot of times that's what I'll tell my clients is to engage in cardiovascular activity and also some sort of weight resistance activity as well to attack the angle, to attack the weight loss problem from different angles in terms of increasing your metabolism and increasing your muscle mass so that you're eating the fat from your body. So in terms of hormones, there are many women that believe that, the reason why they can't lose weight is because their hormones are screwed up and they're never going to get fixed again. So if you truly believe that, if you think that that's true, then please go to your doctor and get your hormone blood levels checked. Get your TSH checked, your T4, your T3 checked, get your estrogen and progesterone checked. Get your GLP-1 checked, your ghrelin, get your hormones checked to see if you are out of whack, if that's a true statement. If your hormones are within normal limits for your age, then it goes back to the fact that the overwhelming majority of the population is overweight just because they're consuming too many calories and they're not moving enough. So that is a wicked oversimplified solution to the problem. All you got to do is eat less and move more. If it was that simple to solve that problem, however, the overwhelming majority of the population would not have this problem. 1 in 3 people in my state, the state of Maine, are obese. They're not just overweight, they're obese, which means that they're more likely to die from complications directly related to weight if they get sick or have an injury. So that's where the human aspect of things comes into play. That's where the idea of health coaching comes into play and behavioral change. I know that I eat chocolate cake too much. I know I should stop eating so much chocolate cake, but I have a hard time making that change. That's where a health counselor, a health coach comes into play to help you make those changes. We look at triggers. So say you've had a stressful day at work. It's at the end of the day. You have something called maybe decision fatigue, which is you don't want to think anymore. You've used your brain all day. You're tired. You don't want to use your bandwidth of your brain to make healthy decisions. So you choose the familiar choice, or you choose the thing that's going to make you feel good in the moment. You choose the thing that is going to take less energy in order to make that decision. So maybe you've eaten chocolate cake at the end of the day for 2 decades, and and you're pre-diabetic. Your doctor has said you need to lose weight or else you're going to get diabetes. And so you contact me for some help, and then we work through what is the trigger that stimulated you to think chocolate cake. So a whole lot of journaling, a whole lot of mindfulness, a whole lot of being aware of your emotions comes into play. And then learning, instead of restricting your diet, just replacing the things on your diet slowly. So we don't have to build Rome over one night. We do slow habit change so that it's sustainable. I'm all about sustainability. So that's my little tidbit for you today is if you believe that your hormones are off, go to your doctor, get your hormones checked out. If your hormones are within normal limits for your age, then go back to the drawing board, start to identify what are your trigger foods. And more than that, what are your trigger situations? So I help people overcome stress eating. What are your trigger situations? What are your trigger feelings? So I used to feel vulnerable. I was working as an ICU nurse and I was, stressed out all day. It's literally life or death there. And I did not do a good job over the course of the day of taking care of myself. So at the end of the day, I was doing a lot of binge eating. That's my history because I didn't want to deal with feelings of sadness, feelings of vulnerability, and things like that. So I will help you to identify trigger situations, trigger foods, and help you to replace those habits with just healthier habits that will naturally lend itself to a healthier weight. So if you want to learn more, go to www.healthtransformersmaine.com. I also have an online course that I can teach. I can help you right from your living room to lose 20 pounds. You can sign up for that course there. And again, you just go to my website, www.healthtransformersmaine.com. There's a link to sign up there. You can always subscribe to this YouTube channel or follow me on Facebook, Health Transformers Maine. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.